are tied at 167 pounds as we get ready to begin our second period. And here's some of the action.
Slay exploded very quickly off the opening whistle, took Saitiev down, threatened with a half Nelson, eventually got a gut wrench to take a 3-0 lead, but Saitiev came back, and with this takedown right at the buzzer at the end of the first period, knotted the score 3-3.
Second period, 3 minutes in duration, and this match will end at the end of 6 minutes, of course, unless they are tied, and then they would go to sudden death, but they both scored enough points to terminate the match in regulation time. Saitiev of Russia, a two-time world champion and a 96 Olympic champion. Right now, Brandon Slay back in on the leg as they go out of bounds, but Saitiev being smart there to rotate it back into the center.
Saitiev, very astute at counters. Saw him at the Goodwill Games in New York City in 1998, and he took everybody down that shot on his legs. We also saw him do a little leg shooting to get back into this match. Slay doing a great job of setting up and getting the hold, but has been unable to finish the technique. This next point is critical, and it's probably going to come from the standing position. Both athletes seemed tentative on the mat.
Slay attended the University of Pennsylvania, was a national runner-up, and really has come on strong here in the last year wrestling for the United States. Conditioning will be a factor at this point. The Russians not known for their conditioning, except unfortunately for this guy. He's always been in very good shape.
And Saitiev didn't even elect to go down with that passivity call against Slay. An indication that he wants to keep it in a standing position. And you see him steadily moving forward, small steps. Slay giving ground. He may draw another passive call if he's not careful.
Still 3-3 with 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining in the match. Brandon Slay being pushed around a little bit, giving up some ground here. Saitiev trying a lot of different things to try to get in there. Brandon coming back with a shot. This match all important. We're in the pool preliminary rounds. You must win your pool to get into the quarterfinals. And Slay has drawn the Russian world champion into his pool. He's got to win this to get out.
Saitiev still moving forward. Oh, his head's down. Slay has an opportunity. Saitiev, though, countering well, steps over the top again. Tremendous flexibility by the Russian. Able to stop what apparently looked like a good attack by the American Slay.
Well, a close match here at 167 pounds, 77 kilograms. Brandon Slay and Bubasa Saitiev of Russia. The American not showing the respect that I think Saitiev thought he should get when he gets in here. This has been a very, very close, hard-working match for both of these wrestlers. They have to be fatigued at this point. 27 seconds remaining. Attempt for a foot sweep there by Saitiev of Russia. Slay trying to set up a drop attack there, but does not get any penetration. 15 seconds to go, and we would go into overtime if it was tied at the end of regulation at this 3-3. Either one of the wrestlers can win this by scoring.
That was the second passive call against the American Brandon Slay. Passive calls critical when it comes down to criteria.
Well, they're going to let the clock run out in regulation time, and this will go to overtime. The first wrestler to score, sudden death, sudden victory, whatever you want to call it. There's Mima covering her eyes. She doesn't want to see him lose, but maybe he can pull this one out. Brandon Slay in the blue. Saitiev in the red. He is the Olympic champion in this weight division. The first wrestler to score will win this match.
Sudden victory, it's called. Slay's had some good opportunities to score, but the ability to counter by Saitiev has been phenomenal. That is what has led him.
There
that's going to do it.
There it
That's going to do it.
Oh my. My goodness, what a upset victory this will be for Brandon Slay. Oh my goodness. His father, Doug, also celebrating. It almost looked like he was wearing down a little bit, Jeff, but he exploded in that overtime to beat the reigning Olympic champion. He will advance out of the pool. Meemaw crying.
Father Doug there as well. And Slay does that. He lulls you to sleep. Saitiev chasing him. Always moving forward. Slay exploded into that double leg, shocking the Russian, taking him down for sudden victory.
Well, a stunner here for Brandon.